Hey everyone, what is going on? So I have a very special announcement to make. The Ferocious Cup has officially been announced. Now it was leaked or it was hinted at, so we knew the name of it, but we knew nothing about the actual cup. We didn't know anything about it. We didn't know the types you could use. We knew, as I said, not a single thing about it. So for this cup, the Ferocious Cup, you can only use four-legged beast, two-legged beast with tails, and you cannot use flying, bug, grass, humanoids, monkeys, starters, or bastiodons. So let's go ahead and jump into the Ferocious Cup rule set, and we also have a list of which Pokemon are allowed for this cup. So it says the Ferocious Cup has a few special rules designed to provide added challenge and fun that differ from standard PvP combat in Pokemon Go. Competitors will bring a team of 6 Pokemon and register them before the tournament begins. So this is nothing new. We've had this with every other cup. So nothing new there. Then it says matches are played in the Great League only. Pokemon up to 1500 CP are permitted. So again, nothing new. We've had that with every cup and we're going to have it again. And then here's where the new rules begin. It says rather than being focused on certain Pokemon types, the Ferocious Cup is limited to land-based Pokemon that walk on 4 legs or 2 legs with a tail, with a few exceptions. What? I mean, if you were me, you had that attitude. Now, it sounds confusing, but as I said, they do give you a list of which Pokemon you are allowed to use, so you don't have to go looking through your account wondering if certain Pokemon are allowed. We do have a list. We'll get to that list, but then it says Pokemon based on amphibians, monkeys, and humanoids are not permitted in this month's cup. Grass, flying, and bug-type Pokemon are also not permitted in the Ferocious Cup, as I had already mentioned. Bastiodon, Zwillius, and starter Pokemon are not permitted in the Ferocious Cup. What follows is the official list of exactly which species are permitted for use in the Ferocious Cup. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at these species real quick. So Generation 1, these are the Pokemon that are allowed. Rattata, Raticate, Pikachu, Raichu, Sandshrew, Sandslash, Nidoran, Nidorina, Nidoqueen, Nidoran, Nidorino, Nidoking, Vulpix, Ninetales, Meowth, Persian, Growlithe, Arcanine, Ponyta, Rapidash, Cubone, Marowak, Lickitung, Rhyhorn, Rhydon, Kangaskhan, Regional Exclusive, Tauros, another Regional Exclusive, Eevee, Vaporeon, Jolteon, and Flareon. So those are the Pokemon that are permitted in Generation 1. Moving on to Generation 2, we have Sentret, Ferret, Pichu, Mareep, Flaffy, Ampharos, Espeon, Umbreon, Girafarig, Gramble, Sneasel, Teddiursa, Ursaring, Swinub, Piloswine, Houndour, Houndoom, Phanpy, Donphan. We have Stantler, Smeargle, Miltank, Raikou, Entei, and Suicune, Larvitar, Pupitar, and Tyranitar. So for Generation 2, those are the ones that will be eligible. So moving on to Generation 3, the Hoenn region, we have Poochyena, Mightyena, Zigzagoon, Linoon, Exploud, Skitty, Delcatty, Aran, Laren, Aggron, Electrike, Mantike, Plusle, Minun. We have Numel, Camerupt, Torkoal, which is a regional exclusive, Spoink. We have Grumpig, Zangoose, regional exclusive. We have Absol, Bagon, and Shelgon. So that is Generation 3. So we're moving on to Gen 4. We have Bidoof, Bibel, Shanks, Luxio, Luxray, Cranidos, Rampardos, Pachirisu, Blizzle, Floatzel, Baneri, Lopunny. We have Glameow, Purugly, Stunky, Skunktank, Gibble, Gabite, Goshchomp, Hippopotamus, Hippowdon, we have Weavile, then we have Lickilicky, Rhyperior, we have Glaceon, and we have Mamoswine. So that is Generation 4, the Sinnoh region, and now we're going to move on to Generation 5, which is going to be Patrat, Watchog, Lillipup, Herdia, Stoutland, we have Purloin, I think it is, Lipod, Blitzel, Zipstriker, Droba, Excadrill, and Heatmore. And then for Generation 7, which are going to be the Alola forms, we have Alolan Rattata, Alolan Raticate, we have Alolan Raichu, Alolan Sandshrew, Alolan Sandslash, Vulpix, Ninetales, Meowth, Persian, and Marowak. So I did go ahead and check pvpoke.com a little bit, and I know Umbreon and like Suicune are high on the list, so it's like rank 1 and 2, I think. And then we have other powerful Pokemon like Bidoof. But going over the list, what Pokemon stands out to me? I would say the Raichu might be really good. Maybe the Alolan Raichu because it gets Thunder Shock, and the regular one gets Thunder Shock as well. So one of those could be good on your team. Maybe the Nidoking king with Fury Cut if you happen to have a legacy one. That was what PvPoke was saying. Ferret was good in like the season 1 championship, so that could be another Pokemon that we might see use out of. Suicune, as I mentioned, that they were saying was really good. It does get Bubble Beam, which lowers the opponent's attack and charges up really fast. So, going to be a pretty expensive investment, but that's one I will be investing in. What other Pokemon do I think will be good? Maybe, I don't know, maybe Heatmore. Heatmore seems like it would be okay because Heatmore has Power Up Punch and Thunder Punch. I know they weaken Power Up Punch, so maybe not super great, but we do have a lot of normal types like B-Barrel, which is going to be really good. A lot of good water types as well, like B-Barrel and Suicune, so that's why I mentioned the Raichu and the Alolan Raichu. What else do we have? Maybe we could have Alolan Ninetales with Charm. I think that's going to be really good. That's another one that was on PvPoke. I don't remember the list offhand. We were in the car doing Darkrai raids. I was in the back seat glancing through it. I didn't look into it too much. Lipod has Charm, so that could be interesting. Really squishy. Doesn't mean it's bad, but we'll have to see about that. Tyranitar is eligible. I don't know how good Tyranitar will be because Tyranitar is really weak to Charm, so there's a lot of Charm users in this cup, but that doesn't mean it's bad. We have Shogun with Dragon Breath, so Dragon Breath, definitely a powerful move. Could be good for this cup. Again, you have to watch out for the Charm users. What else do we have? What would you recommend, guys? Let me know in the comments down below what you would recommend for this cup. And yeah, we're definitely going to be testing out a lot of different Pokemon. There's a lot of unique Pokemon in this cup. I actually wanted to use every single Pokemon on this list in a video, not in all in one video, but like separate them. Let me know if you would like to see that. Now, when I say every Pokemon, I don't mean Pokemon like Rattata or Sandshrew. I would use like the Raticate and Sandslash. So if that's something you'd like to see, if you'd like to see every single Pokemon in a video, let me know, and I might try and do it. It might be difficult to do. I'm not sure. We're going to focus on the more OP Pokemon in the beginning, and then we're going to get into different Pokemon. You guys know I like to focus on one Pokemon per video, so I'm probably going to be doing that. I'll probably be starting with like Umbreon, which I don't have Last Resort, by the way, but it's going to be a really good Pokemon. Even though I don't have Last Resort, I'll probably try and use one without it. So we'll be focusing on like Umbreon as well as Suicune and B-Barrel and other Pokemon like that. But then we'll get into other Pokemon. I do want to try out Stoutland as well. Substriker, Excadrill. So I want to try out all of these Pokemon, or at least most of them. Maybe not all of them, because that might be a little bit too much. And the ones I try out, I might not necessarily invest second moves in all of them, depending on which Pokemon it is. Like Smeargle, you can't get a second move on Smeargle, but I don't know if there's really a use in trying out Smeargle. Smeargle's not going to be good for this cup at all. It maxes out way too low. So forget about Smeargle, but you know what I'm saying. The majority of these Pokemon I am going to be trying out, or at least I want to. Definitely trying out my Legacy Persian with Night Slash and Scratch. I don't know if it's going to be good for this cup. Probably not, although Scratch is a pretty good move in my opinion. I know Poke-AK was really into it when he used it in a video, shout out to him. But yeah, so battle videos will begin tomorrow actually, and tomorrow's actually my my Sinister Cup tournament, which I will be recording. I will have that up maybe Sunday or Monday. I do want to get a couple Ferocious battle videos up, and I will be practicing with, Jokes. We'll be practicing with Trexler and other people as well. Just have to put together a team at first. And as I said, we will be trying out different Pokemon, even if they're not highly ranked on PvPoke or Pokebattler. We'll try out the highly ranked Pokemon, no doubt about it. I'm not saying that we won't, but we'll also be moving on into unknown territory to see how other Pokemon perform, like Pacarisa, which is a regional exclusive, or like Luxray, or other Pokemon that might not necessarily be considered the best Pokemon, but we still want to give them a try, don't we? We want to see how they work, and we definitely will go ahead. And I'm so excited for this cup. This is such a unique cup in general. One of my favorite cups that they've ever announced. I love the restrictions. It was really weird at first, to be honest with you. When I saw it, I couldn't believe it, to be honest with you. I didn't know what to expect. But after I saw it, I thought it was really cool. I thought it was really unique. And I'm really down for it. So let me know the 6 Pokemon you're looking into for this specific cup. And I'll definitely try those. But as I said, yeah, we are we're not really limited. I mean, we might see a lot of the same Pokemon because some Pokemon are going to dominate over others. But there might be some different types of Pokemon that see use. But yeah, anyway, that will conclude this video. I can't wait to get the battles out, and I will see you guys in the next video. Have a good day. Bye.